Here I am with another little dolly video, and as you can see here, I've got the Royale High Emberlynn Fire Fairy dolly. And I'm really excited to get her because I didn't have any actual Royale High fashion dolls before. I only had the little tiny minifigures and whatnot, as you can see here. And we got my little Roblox Dress to Impress baddie over here to like compare and contrast between the two most popular Roblox dolls on shelves right now. But yeah, I'm really excited to get this girly. She looked really edgy, and I kind of really liked the colors in her hair and like her dress anyway, so I really wanted to get her. Now I do really love the way that this doll's box looks in general. Like I really love the whole presentation of it all. As you can see, it's just got this like holographic gold stripe at the top with the Royale High logo, and these just like kind of like foil like stars or whatever like on top of the cellophane plastic. And as you can see here, it's just got this kind of like dark pink like border and whatnot. And then right over here it just says her name, Emberlynn Fire Fairy. And you can just see the gorgeous cunty artwork of this diva over here. Now I don't know about y'all, but she kind of looks like an antagonist, and I'm really here for that. Like she's giving villain and it's kind of giving mean girl, and like I'm kind of here for that in doll form, you know what I mean? Obviously she can't talk shit to my face because she's a doll, so we love that. But yeah, we just have this very cunty gorgeous artwork, and it just says ages 5+. And at the top is kind of just the same logo over here, and like obviously the window into like everything that she comes with and whatnot, as well as her like little collector card or whatever. On the side it's just more of this artwork and whatnot. And then on the back it just says, Emberlynn is a feisty, sassy fire fairy who thrives under pressure, loves competition, and stands up for her friends. Okay, diva, you might not be the antagonist after all. But anyways, we have this even more gorgeous full body artwork over here of the doll, just giving like fire, like Phoenix realness. It's honestly giving Katniss Everdeen a run for her money. But yeah, we literally just see the extra shit that she comes with in box and whatnot, as well as the rest of the artwork for like the girlies, as well as like the QR code and whatnot. But yeah, as you can see, the background kind of just has like this like very like starry, glittery like fire pattern and whatnot, as well as this like hot pink backing. But yeah, I really love the box design of this overall, and like I'm honestly like a little hesitant to take her out because I feel like she just looks so pretty in here, but like we unbox dolls on this channel, a majority of them, so yeah. In the next clip, she's just gonna be out of her cellophane prison. Here we have our gorgeous fire fairy diva out of the box, and I'm really happy to get her out because this doll is honestly just so striking. I really love the colors that they chose for her overall, and like it's kind of giving like fall almost. And like these boots, as soon as I saw them in the stock photos, were like literally calling to me. Like I wanted these so badly, and if this doll goes on like ultra clearance again, I'm going to buy another one just for these boots so I can use them on my Barbies and whatnot. But yeah, as you can see, she's just got all of this like really flashy like kind of like royal accessories on or whatnot. Here she just has this like little triple like crown or whatever with like these 3 spikes at the top and this like gem in the middle, and it's just got a bunch of these like moldings on it and whatnot. And then she just has this very gorgeous face. She's just got these like kind of interesting looking eyebrows and this like fire eyeshadow look on her eyelids, as well as like a royal blue on like the inner corner and like inner part of her eyes. And she just kind of has like fiery orangish reddish like eyes and whatnot, and these really like ruby red lips, as well as some like red blush on her cheeks. And like as you can see, her hair color is just this like very bright like neon orange. It kind of almost reminds me of like Poppy's hair from Rainbow High, especially like the first ever wave of that doll. And then she just has this like kind of like dark grayish blue on like the center as like streaks and whatnot, and it's just like very kinky and curly, and it's just like high grade nylon, thankfully. Mine has a little bit of like an error on her like part line, but I don't really give much of a crap about that honestly, because if I redo her hair, it's just gonna be put up in the same pigtails anyways, because she's just got this like fully center parted hair at the back for this hairstyle, so I'm not gonna be changing it to anything else really. And as you can see, she's just got these very gorgeous wings, have these like incredible like patterns on it, and look almost like butterfly wings, and they're like very cute like fantasy wings and whatnot. And there's just this like yellow and like orange, like pale yellow, kind of like seafoam green and like reds and whatnot. And she doesn't really articulate, or she doesn't articulate at the wrist at all, but she does have articulation in the elbows at least. And in the knees, if you couldn't already tell. But yeah, she has these kind of like epaulets on, I think that's what you call it, or this kind of like harness cage. And the paint is already chipping off on this one in like the center of the gem, but like that's how it looks like. And it's kind of attached to this like kind of spiked looking choker. And she's wearing this kind of like bustier looking like form-fitting like bodice dress with the rest of this like cascading like multi-fabric like layered on top of each other in different colors such as like red, orange, and like this yellow, obviously to make it look like she's like, you know, fire and like on fire. And I believe these dolls aren't any bigger than like a Bratz doll if I'm not mistaken. Please excuse Dana's nudity. I am in the process of trying to find her a different outfit because I did not get her factory outfit with her. But anyways, they're just like a little bit more taller than like a Bratz doll. And as you can see, these heads are kind of like massive and like they're honestly a little bit bigger than like the Dress to Impress dolls' heads, I think. Or maybe they're like the same like width and height and whatnot, but like this one just might look bigger because she's on the shorter body. I don't know, y'all, but here is how they look kind of like side by side next to each other. Again, these are the two most popular Roblox dolls out like right now this year. And like Roblox is clearly a lot, you know, a lot more of like a bigger competitor in like the doll universe these days. But yeah, I'm overall really happy to get this doll because like I said, I think her design is just like really, really cute. And I just like really fell in love with the colors, and like this doll is just so striking and has so much personality. Just by like looking at her alone, like even the stock photos of her were just like really like, I don't know, magnetizing. Like I just really wanted to buy her. And I got her off of clearance for about like $10, I believe, so I'm not entirely sure how much she retailed for originally, but I'm really glad to get her on clearance because I've been dying to get some like actual Royale High fashion dolls instead of just the mini dolls, and now I finally have one, and she's like incredibly perfect, and like I really, really do love all of the fabrics, and like this is exactly how you do a fantasy doll. If you're gonna do a fairy, if you're gonna do any type of fantasy doll, this is exactly how the fuck you do it. High quality hair, multiple accessories, you know, really extravagant fashions that look very on trend. And like, yeah, again, these boots are just like killer. I'm really jealous of her. I want boots like these in my size. But yeah, here's just like more of the detail on her corset. As you can see, it's just like transparent along the like mid-torso, and it's kind of just like grayish with these like flakes of glitter and whatnot on it. And like you can see the stitching molded on. But yeah, it kind of fades down into this like black flame right over here, which looks really, really pretty. And she kind of looks like she's like going down the runway of like a really extravagant like high fashion like you know, house or whatever. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed that review because I really enjoyed like just taking her out of the box and like, you know, just admiring her right now overall. I will say that it was a little bit difficult to get her out of the box because there was so many like ties holding her like up against the like background and whatnot, but you know, at least I got her out with no issues, thankfully. But yeah. I also did forget to mention that she came with a little exclusive virtual item code and this little like comb and whatnot, as well as this little like, you know, journal and whatnot. It's like really cute. It's not very thick, obviously, because I'm definitely sure they weren't trying to put like a full tiny abridged journal in the package, but yeah, at least it has a high quality picture of her artwork on it. But yeah. The wings on this doll also connect very easily. As you can see here, there's just this little like heart with like wings on it, or on the back of her wings that have a peg attached to it that you can just put into the back of this doll, like so. But yeah, really, really love the way that this doll looks. She's honestly the cuntiest thing I've gotten in a while. And yeah, I will see you on the next video. Bye, divas.